Welcome to the Jessica Kaizer channel family. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to be the first to get the latest news from Jessica Kaizer channel. Legend's heart was sore after Motaung Salin signed for small team Orbit College FC. I hope to see him play for big team, even if it's not Bucks. The 27-year-old fell out with the Sea Robbers management in the 2023-24 season, which saw him struggle for game time. Salin was a key player at Pirates. He has been loaned to Orbit FC. Bucks legend unhappy with the move. What happened? South African international Motaung Salin had a tough 2023-24 season at Orlando Pirates. Despite a blistering start that saw him help Bucks successfully defend MTN 8, the winger was thrown to the sidelines after falling out with the club's management. His last game in Pirates colours was on December 7, 2024, against Al Ahly in Group C's CAF Champions League assignment. The bigger picture. Despite his initial contract with the club ending last season, the Buccaneers exercised their option and extended his stay. The fans expected him to play for the club this season, but the majority were shocked when he was sent to the Premier Soccer League's newbies, Orbit FC. It was a move that was not anticipated even by club legend Lucky Lekwathi. He now hopes Salin will eventually rise and make his name at Pirates. Orlando Pirates legend's heart was sore after Motaung Salin signed for small team Orbit College FC. I hope to see him play for big team, even if it's not Bucks. MTN 8 Cup. Orlando Pirates vs Polokwane City. Orlando Pirates. Polokwane City. Premier Soccer League. Orbit College. The 27-year-old fell out with the Sea Robbers management in the 2023-24 season, which saw him struggle for game time. Salin was a key player at Pirates. He has been loaned to Orbit FC. Bucks legend unhappy with. What happened? South African international Motaung Salin had a tough 2023-24 season at Orlando Pirates. Despite a blistering start that saw him help Bucks successfully defend MTN 8, the winger was thrown to the sidelines after falling out with the club's management. His last game in Pirates colours was on December 7, 2024, against Al Ahly in Group C's CAF Champions League assignment. The bigger picture. Despite his initial contract with the club ending last season, the Buccaneers exercised their option and extended his stay. The fans expected him to play for the club this season, but the majority were shocked when he was sent to the Premier Soccer League's newbies, Orbit FC. It was a move that was not anticipated even by club legend Lucky Lekwathi. He now hopes Salin will eventually rise and make his name at Pirates. What Lekwathi said. It was difficult for the boy. I wanted to talk to him, but I didn't get an opportunity to speak to him, and it's football, he can bounce back, he said, as quoted by Idisi Times. Yes, he was at a big team and now go Orbit, let him go, to redeem himself. And Kaizer Chiefs set to swoop in on Cape Town Spurs Luke Bartman after PSL declares him a free agent. A week after completing the signing of Asanili Velabei, Kaizer Chiefs are now free to go after Luke Bartman. Like Velabei, Bartman has been declared a free agent by the PSL's dispute resolution chamber after the club's attempt to sign him for free had been contested by Cape Town Spurs. Spurs, who were relegated from the Motsepe Foundation Championship last season and will now be playing their football in the amateur ranks, filed an application with the SAFA Arbitration Tribunal contesting the Velabei ruling last week and will most likely do the same with the Bartman case. Immediately after the decision was made last week, Chiefs announced the signing of Spurs' 22-year-old captain, a player they had been chasing for over a year. A similar announcement about Bartman could be made as soon as Tuesday. At just 19 years old, striker Bartman is regarded as one of the most exciting young footballers in South Africa. He boasts impressive technical skills, including excellent ball control, dribbling, and first touch. While primarily a centre forward, Bartman is adaptable and can perform in various attacking roles. While at Spurs, he was often deployed as an inside forward, winger, and advanced playmaker. Despite still being a teenager, he has been praised for his maturity and decision-making on the field. Off the field, he's shown a lot of dedication to improving his game, something the hierarchy at Naturina will appreciate in a player so young. Unfortunately, despite all of his talents, he still needs to put a lot of time in the gym, as his slight frame might struggle in the top flight. Because he's still so young, he has plenty of time to become a more all-round footballer. For Chiefs, securing Bartman would signal another statement of intent in their quest to build a youthful, dynamic squad capable of dominating the PSL. If the club can nurture his talent and help him develop the physical strength to match his technical ability, Bartman could quickly become a key figure at Naturina, providing creativity, goals, and excitement for fans eager to see the next generation of South African stars take center stage. Lebogang Phiri confirms Kaizer Chiefs talks. Former Bafana midfielder Lebogang Phiri has acknowledged that his agent engaged in discussions with Kaizer Chiefs after his departure from French League Two side EA Guingamp. Phiri recently cut ties with Guingamp just 5 months after joining the club from Kaizer Rizespor. So far, the Soweto Giants have made 6 signings ahead of the new season. The new recruits are Salin Ndlovu, Nkaniso Shirna, Thabiso Munyane, Pasika Mako, Ethan Chislett, and Flavio Silva. However, Amakasi's commercial and marketing director, Jessica Motaung, confirmed that more acquisitions are expected to be made before the transfer window period closes on September 22, 2025. What Lebogang Phiri said about Kaizer Chiefs talks. Phiri revealed that he and his representatives engaged in discussions with Kaizer Chiefs before the club departed for their pre-season training camp in the Netherlands. Phiri made this disclosure while attending the Engen Knockout Challenge at Marks Park in Emmarentia over the weekend. Chiefs under-18 team lost 2-1 to Panorama U-18 in the Engen Knockout Challenge final on Sunday afternoon, where Phiri spoke to the media. "We had small talks with them, but I think it was the time they were going for a pre-season training camp abroad, in the Netherlands," said Phiri. So, the negotiations, were stalled a bit. "Hopefully, in the upcoming days, we will come up with something. If not, we will respect everybody who shows interest in me, whether it is locally or abroad." Chiefs returned to South Africa on Saturday, July 19, 2025, from the Netherlands for their pre-season camp. The Nasreddine Nabi coached side was based in Apeldoorn, a town 80 kilometers from Amsterdam. Amakasi will now shift their focus to their Toyota Cup tie against Ghanaian giants Asani Kotoko SC, which is set to be played at the Moses Mabhida Stadium in Durban on Saturday, July 26, 2025. Family is everything to Little Maestro Lebogang Phiri. New signings in this transfer window in an attempt to reinforce their squad. But, of course, they could not get all their targets for various reasons, but one must admit that they did their best. Former French League One and Turkish Super League star confirms negotiations with Kaizer Chiefs, hopefully in the upcoming days. The midfield maestro is hopeful of securing a move to Amakasi, having spent 12 years in Europe playing in French, Danish and Turkish leagues. Midfielder reveals state of Chiefs talks. He is currently a free agent. Amakasi respond. What happened? Bafana midfielder Lebogang Phiri has revealed that he and his camp held talks with Kaizer Chiefs over a possible move to Naturina. Although the talks stalled, Phiri believes they can resume negotiations and reach an agreement. What Phiri said. "Yes, Kaizer Chiefs did contact me and my representatives. We had small talks with Amakasi, but I think since they were going to prepare for their pre-season in the NEF.